lighthouse illuminates the county. So while ships are steered to safety, on land it reveals a bounty. The cliffs of Moher, Fenora Beach, Vandeleur Gardens, 9 blue flag beaches, by foot or bike or car, entirely within reach. And it's all there, in Clare. And the beams of Loophead Lighthouse brighten the wild Atlantic way. Bees pollinate the heather, offshore dolphins jump and play. Bunratty banquets unique style, a multitude of caves, the Holy Isle. 100,000 welcomes hospitality with a smile, not to mention more than 7,500 archaeological sites. Sure, it's all there, in Clare. The wonders of Loophead Lighthouse shines down upon the banner, home of Brian Boru and Cuchulainn too, O'Connell, Cusack and Dev's all manor. The burn where nature does unfold, Pool and Brone Dolmen more than 5,000 years old. Within Ireland's hidden heartlands where stories are still told, the freshest food served hot and cold, it's all there, in Clare. For the county town of Ennis or village beside the sea, from ancient native woodlands with such bird life in the trees, a wellness comes upon you. As the time begins to slow, it even inspired the submarine that below the waters go. So whether for culture or for history, or the perfect place to rest, when the time is right, enjoy the sights with hospitality at its best. All under the gaze of Loophead Lighthouse. And it's all there, in Clare. Find out more at visitclare.ie.
Well, we try and cater for almost all age brackets, and you know we have some of the best brands in the world within the walls of the shop. Anything from Boss down to Ted Baker, through to Tommy Hilfiger, right down to G-Star, Super Dry, Tommy Bow as a local brand. Yeah, so we have a cross section of price ranges and a good cross section of brands.
Companies across Ireland open
Hi everybody, Mary Howard here, the Mayor of Clare, and I just wanted to check in with you here on this most important weekend. It's the biggest weekend of the year for Clare Club Camogie, and I wish to extend my best wishes to all 4 competing teams. senior and intermediate finals. You've done your communities and your clubs proud. I'm a very proud Clare woman. I'm a very proud hurling supporter, and I'm delighted to see the game in Clare go from strength to strength. Have a great weekend, have great fun, and God bless.
Hello, and you're very welcome along to Channel Clare's Festival of Camogie coverage live from Father McNamara Park here on the Quin Road in Ennis. We've already had one final completed today. That was Scariff Ogonnelloe's win over Partine in the Junior B final. That finished Scariff Ogonnelloe 1 goal and 20 points to Partine's 2 goal and 7 points. And Partine led for much of that first half, but Scariff Ogonnelloe finally found their feet and pushed on in the second half with some great scoring for the East Clare side. So they're into Junior A Camogie Championship action next year. In the senior final yesterday, in case you didn't know, Killanena defeated Newmarket On Fergus on a scoreline of 217 to 17. Later today, we'll be live from 5:15 for the Junior A final. That's between Broadford and Scariff. But now our attention is on the intermediate Camogie final between Clooney Quin and Feakle Killanena. And before we look at today's teams, we're going to hear from the managers and players from both sides.
After the result yesterday against a Rogue, more relief came with the results than anything, because the plan at the start of the year was to get to an intermediate final and give ourselves a chance of getting back up into senior after coming down last year. And luckily enough, the girls worked hard and to pull through against a good Rogue team yesterday.
It's exciting. It is exciting. I think we've learned a lot from last year. Training's really good this year. The atmosphere is very good. We had that last year as well, but even ourselves, I don't think we were probably that much ready as well compared to this year. So I think we have that year extra of experience.
People are saying, I suppose mainly about the inter-county championships, that they're only part-time, do you know what I mean? But club championships, it has been played at helter-skelter the whole way through, and do you know what I mean? As I said, every match has been a battle. So to win it, there'll be no one saying to the COVID championship, you won the 2020 championship, so.
I think this has been a great year for us. I think we've learned a lot ourselves, and I really do think that we're looking forward to the match on Sunday trying to get up into our senior status again. We
have plenty of experience on the team, but I suppose the most important thing this year was to build a panel and have youth coming through, because you're not going to be able to keep those more experienced players around forever. And we've few 17-year-olds who are playing with us this year on the starting team and coming on, and it's great to see, and there's more coming next year from what I'm told. So hopefully now we can get up senior now next year and keep them there now for a few years.
Shauna, the thumb, bit of a problem.
Yeah, I fractured it and broke it in the first round against Tulla, so missing in action since then, but cheering on from the sideline.
How annoying is it? Are you still training away aside from not being able to hurl? I
do a bit of training with the girls, and I annoy them from the sideline, but no, I am. They're keeping me involved, which is good. But I know it's very annoying though. I can't play. I'm missing out, but no, if they go out now and win it, I'll be delighted.
We're really looking forward to it. We're the last adult team that is left in a championship, so we're really looking forward to it. A lot of our players, family, they're all looking forward to it as well, and really hoping that we get over the line now on Sunday.
We played them in our last round game, and geez, we did an awful tough match, but we were always expecting that. Like, they came down obviously from senior last year, so we obviously knew that they'd be tough, like, but yeah, they've a lot of few old girls, like, you know, who've the experience, like Deirdre Murphy and them. So, but I know we're looking forward to it now.
Well, from our group game, when we played them down in Feakle there a number of weeks ago, they're very, very physical side. They're very well coached side, and going from last year, they lost the final to a well coached St. Joseph's team. Very unlucky, I think they had a player sent off early, so they'll be going to come back to rectify that loss.
We played the last 2 years and both matches have ended in a draw, so I don't know how you would call it, but I suppose, listen, at the end of the day, Clooney's experience coming down from senior, I suppose, has to be a big advantage to him. But listen, we're going well. The girls have trained hard, they're focused, and we were in the final last year and hope to go one better this year.
We played them in the round game. It was a draw game. They're a very, very good side. They're definitely senior standard as well, and I think that it'll be a very, very tough match, but very looking forward to it. And I do think that we need to give our best shot to win this game.
It's always just been a dream for us all, so it'd just be a brilliant boost for us as well, going up senior next year. So it's really exciting. Like, we're really looking forward to it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Look with the thumb.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks.
So there you go, that's the views of the captains and managers of both of today's intermediate county finalists. We heard there from the co-captain of Feakle Killanena talking about the experience. I don't think those were the words she used. It was more like the team, but we get her point. She's talking about a team that's just come down from senior Camogie down to intermediate. They do have that experience, and I guess they do have it in spades when it comes to on the pitch as well. In terms of years played, they know what they're up to. Is that the biggest challenge that Feakle Killanena face today?
Well, there definitely is the experience of Clooney Quin. You know, right out from goal, Sheila Daffy, I suppose, up through Orla Duggan, Ciara Grogan, Mairead Ryan, and then you have Deirdre Murphy. I don't think Clooney Quin will like them being called the elder players, but they do have that experience, and I suppose Feakle Killanena will be concentrating on that. Clooney Quin will be a little more cleverer on the ball, passing the ball around a bit more, but what's going to come up against Clooney Quin is the pace of Feakle Killanena. They are a very pacey team. Right from, you know, Lorna McNamara's had a fantastic championship this year. She's the one really to watch. Regan Conway, I said during the week, has been a revelation at centre back. It's just going to be an outstanding game.
Okay, that's the views of our match co-commentator Anne-Marie McGann. We'll be heading over live to our match commentator, that's Peter O'Connell, just after this quick break, and Peter will have news of today's teams.
from McNamara Park here in Ennis. It is, of course, live coverage of the Clare Intermediate Camogie County Final. Clooney Quin taking on Feakle Killanena. Absolutely perfect conditions, a bit like yesterday for the senior final and this morning's junior final. There is quite a reasonably strong, mostly crossfield breeze, but conditions perfect. Joined here on co-commentary by Anne-Marie McGann, and the national anthem will take place in a minute, and again, like yesterday, it's going to be sung by Claire MacDonald from Rowan, who did such a good job yesterday. Just very quickly before we speak anymore to Anne-Marie in terms of what to expect, we'll run through the Clooney Quin starting 15. They've got Sheila Daffy in goals, their full back line, Nicola Reardon at full back, Jessica McMahon, and in the left corner Mairead Kelly. Captain at right half back is Ciara Grogan, at centre back is Sinead McGee, and wearing 25 at left half back Ciara Halpin. Midfield Orla Duggan and Emily Costello. Half forward line wearing 17 Emma Deegan. At centre forward is Mairead Ryan, and on the far wing wearing 24 is Emer Minahan, and the full forward line Deirdre Murphy wearing 14 would start in the corner. Sarah Costello wearing 10 at full forward, and completing the Clooney Quin starting 15 is Emma Constantine. So a couple of changes there, Anne-Marie, from I suppose the team that we saw in the programme.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose you nearly would have known that Ciara Halpin was coming in at wing back. Emma Deegan gets her start again today, and Emer Minahan. Unlucky, I suppose, for Aoibhinn Duggan not to get the start. She's had a fantastic game, but maybe they're saving her. She's been good as coming on as a sub throughout the year already. And Sarah Costello starts at corner forward. I think Deirdre Murphy and herself are definitely going to switch out their positions. Deirdre Murphy will probably move to the corner, putting in Sarah Costello. Maybe they have an eye for goal early on, so it'll be interesting to see how it pans out and who picks up who.
We're just going to pause now for a minute to hear Claire MacDonald from Rowan singing That was Claire MacDonald singing Aurora Naveen. Quick run through the Feakle Killanena starting team before match referee Andy McMahon throws the ball in. They've got Roisin Quilligan in goals, a full back line of Ella McNamara, Eileen Daly and Ciara Minogue. The half back line, Aoife Toohey joined captain Regan Conway at centre back and Vera Loughnane wearing 7. Midfield partnership of Zian Spillane and Evelyn Duggan. In the half forward line, Claire McNamara, Roisin McMahon at centre forward, and wearing 12 Maeve Brady, and full forward line for Feakle Killanena, Laura McGrath, Robin Conway and Lorna McNamara. And we're closing in now on the throw-in, Anne-Marie, and already we can see that Ciara Grogan has moved from right half back to midfield for Clooney Quin.
Yeah, interesting. She's gone back there, and Orla Duggan has moved as well. I suppose what's really important from Feakle Killanena is you need a big game from Roisin Quilligan. I suppose it's her first I think it's her first senior or intermediate final. Unlucky for Shauna Kenny that she broke her finger earlier on in the year and is missing out today, but I'm sure she's going to be shouting on from the sideline. Big game from Zian Spillane, doing immense work around the middle of the field. I spoke already about Lorna, how deadly she is. Robin Conway went off with an injury at the last game. She seems to be tugging out there at full forward, and I'd say we're going to have a swap here with Ella McNamara probably going to full back, and Eileen Daly is gone out to the corner.
Annie McMahon has thrown the ball in, and there's a small bit of a ruck straight away in front of the referee, but Zian Spillane eventually picks it up, does well, tries to get away from a couple of Clooney Quin players, gets the ball forward, but it's going to be cut out, I think, by I was going to say the Clooney Quin full back line, but instead it's won very well by Clare McNamara. She drives it in. The Clooney Quin centre back is trying to win it back there now, but bit of a scuffle, and eventually it breaks for Feakle Killanena, and that's a superb score. Really good score from Evelyn Duggan. Good score.
She started off a bit shaky the last day outside in Clooney Quin in the semi-final, and she'd be delighted to get on the scoreboard there straight away.
First puck out of the afternoon from Sheila Daffy lands in the middle of the field, well picked up and well controlled indeed by Emily Costello. She tries to get it forward. At the second attempt, Mairead Ryan wins it, and she's cutting through the middle. That's a really good run. It's a good effort as well at the point, but it drifts just to the right as we see it from here and wide. That was a good effort, it has to be said, but drifted just wide.
Yeah, the breeze is going straight over to that far corner, so they need to watch that for the first couple of minutes of the game. Unusual for Regan to run out over the ball, but that's how deadly Mairead Ryan is now. She set the marker.
Roisin Quilligan's puck out to the far side of the field into that breeze. Andy McMahon blows his whistle. I think he's probably going to throw it in, because there didn't seem to be much possibility of anyone emerging from that ruck with clean possession. He's done that, and there's another ruck on the far side of the field. Conditions here absolutely perfect. We've mentioned the breeze, but it's a sunny, very very bright afternoon. Couldn't be better. No, eventually Clooney Quin emerged with the ball. Mairead Ryan has it. She's made a couple of good runs, but she loses possession, and it's won back by the Killanena centre back Regan Conway. She drives it forward, well cut out on the far side of the field by Ciara Grogan, wearing 5 but starting midfield, but it's cleared eventually now in a small bit of space here in the middle of the field now for Feakle Killanena. The ball is driven in. It's driven in towards the full forward, but it breaks for the corner forward. Can she find a bit of space? Laura McGrath, the shot didn't really get behind the shot, and really well picked up inside. Good stuff from the Clooney Quin goalkeeper Sheila Daffy, and it lands out as far as Emer Moynihan. Emer Moynihan wins the free, and that was good play from Emer Moynihan, winning dirty ball, as you call it, under pressure.
Yeah, dirty ball under pressure, but I have to go back. A miss, kind of a hit. Well, I suppose a half block by Clooney Quin on Laura McGrath, and Sheila Daffy, be delighted to get a first touch in the game so early.
Ciara Halpin takes the line ball, and it's out again, and it's going to be another line ball for Clooney Quin. A reminder of the score: we've had just 3 minutes, and Feakle Killanena leading by 1 point. No score. The only point so far from play by Evelyn Duggan. This line ball is going to be taken now by Mairead Ryan. Drives it up the line, and referee this time I think says it's a free, not a line ball. Pushing the back. The free won there by Deirdre Murphy, showing her experience, I suppose, there to win that free. So the free is going to be taken. It's a fairly tight angle, and really in terms of trying to put this over the bar, but Emma Constantine's going to have a crack.
I suppose she'll have to take into context the breeze that's blowing right down, as I said, into that corner. She want to aim for this near post, and hopefully it'll drag it in along, but there is a difficult enough breeze. It's probably not as noticeable on the camera, but it'll be interesting to see how she hits this one.
Emma hits it kind of across the goals, and it eventually drifts wide, so that's the second wide for Clooney Quin in the 2020 Clare Camogie Intermediate Finals, brought to you live on Channel Clare in association with Clare County Council and Visit Clare. The puck out from Roisin Quilligan lands in the middle of the field. Absolutely superbly caught by Emily Costello. She breaks forward. It's a really good run. She's under a small bit of pressure, and eventually was fouled by Vera Loughnane. But that was great stuff from Emily Costello, and I suppose maybe a signal, Anne-Marie, to Roisin Quilligan to maybe
hit for the wings.
Exactly, keep the puck out a bit wider than that, because just that was well read by Emily. She read it well, caught it on the run as well, so she was able to make that bit of progress. So this is a really good opportunity now for Clooney Quin to open the scoring. Just I suppose roughly 35 yards out. Emma Constantine again hits that straight over the bar, and it's a point each.
It was probably the right thing to do for Vera Loughnane. It's great to see her back playing. She's been in England for a number of years nursing, and to probably give away away the free there was better off than letting Emily Costello run straight in on goal.
That's true. If she had let her in, there was a clear road. Roisin Quilligan's puck out yet again. It's won by Clooney Quin, and that's absolutely superb run from Orla Duggan. She's bursting forward from left half back, started left half back, named at midfield, but that was a good run. But eventually she was bottled up and lost possession, and Zian Spillane emerges with the ball. Robin Conway runs over it. Deirdre Murphy is in there battling, and free to Feakle Killanena. Definitely a bit of a push there. Referee spotted that, and Regan Conway is going to take the free just inside her own 45 for Feakle Killanena. Looking up, seeing what's happening higher up the field. That's a nicely delivered ball, and better again, I suppose, from a Feakle Killanena point of view, pushing the back on their corner forward Laura McGrath, and that's a free in. It was a good run there from Laura McGrath.
A good run from Laura McGrath, but kind of an inconspicuous kind of a free, just two players colliding. But you need to watch the frees against Lorna McNamara. I hope I don't jinx her now, because she's fairly deadly from anywhere in the field. She's unbelievable. So it'll be interesting to see if this goes over.
Lorna is standing over the ball, standing over the sitter, and does exactly what Anne-Marie expected her to do. Drove it straight over the bar. Feakle Killanena now leading by 2-1, and we've had just over 6 minutes. Puck out from Sheila Daffy, lands on the far sideline. Should be won here by Ciara Grogan. Well picked up under pressure. Pops it back as far as Orla Duggan. Really great stuff from Orla Duggan. Gets away from three players. Looks up, has a shot. Tremendous score from Orla Duggan. That's an absolutely fabulous point.
Unbelievable score, and a great puck out by Sheila just past the 65-yard line towards the 45. Ciara Grogan done a good bit of work there to get the ball, and straight on to Orla Duggan, and she'd be delighted to get settled on the game here.
Roisin Quilligan bangs the ball down the field, and that was nearly caught by Clooney Quin's Ciara Halpin, but she didn't catch it because she was fouled.
Maeve Brady was too close to her there, in fairness.
And she wins the free, and it has to be said that Clooney Quin are doing very well on the Feakle Killanena puckouts. They're winning most of them at this stage. Ciara Grogan stands over this now, just to the right of the middle of the field, and she's going to drive this in around the square. It's very well struck. Has it got the legs to go over the bar? It didn't, but it caused a problem, and it's led to 45.
Good save though, in fairness. One of those, they're awful dodgy. They're going to land right under the crossbar. She did well to kind of block it down and at least get out after it. Sometimes a goalie would stay on their line and hope that someone else is going to get it, but at least she followed it out. It was a great strike by Ciara.
Roisin Quilligan got Hurley to it, and as you said, it could have dropped in, so that would have been a definite setback. The 45 is going to be taken now again by Ciara Grogan. She got well behind the last free, so she should be able to put this over the bar, you would imagine, dead straight in front of the goals. Hits it superbly, and that's an absolutely great score from Ciara Grogan. Clooney Quin now leading by a point, 3 points to 2 after 8 minutes. And again, the live stream on Channel Clare, brought to you in association with Clare County Council and Visit Clare. The puck out this time, the Killanena puck out, won by Evelyn Duggan. That was well won, and a nice ball as well to the far corner, but good defending from Clooney Quin, and Ciara Grogan is in there trying to win it back, but doesn't. It breaks again, and eventually won by Ciara Grogan. She started well, looks up as well, lovely ball into space. That's the type of ball that forwards like. Really nice ball. The play switched, but it's a bit crowded from the point of view of the Clooney Quin forwards, and we've got 5 or 6 players around the ball trying to do something here, and I have a feeling Andy McMahon is going to throw it in again.
Emma did the right thing, I suppose, in trying to switch the ball across, but it was just Murphy got her Hurley to it, but she did the right thing in switching the ball across the play.
Feakle Killanena left half back Vera Loughnane breaks out with the ball, but really good defending there from Sinead McGee, and it's going to be eventually a free in here. What do you make of that?
I don't think so. I mean, the two of them are going for the ball, and we're talking about Camogie being tougher and things like that. I suppose Andy'd be known for not blowing for an awful lot, and I think he probably would have let that go normally if it wasn't a final, but two players coming together like that, let it off.
Ciara Grogan now, by her own standards, didn't really get behind that, and it drifted rather harmlessly wide. Didn't get a great connection on that free. Puck out from Roisin Quilligan. She's trying the far side of the field this time. That's good thinking from the goalkeeper to try and vary the puck outs in the hope that Feakle Killanena will hold on to more of their puck outs. Referee Andy McMahon has blown his whistle again. Hasn't pointed yet as to which direction the free is going to go in, but it's in fact going in either direction because he's going to throw it in. 3 or 4 players round the ball trying to get down over it. Eventually Mairead Ryan comes out with it, pops it off as far as Ciara Grogan, but it wasn't the greatest pass. Feakle Killanena win it back, and this is an opportunity now because Regan Conway has a lot of space in front of her, pops it in, but good defending from the corner back eventually, but didn't quite get it away to full forward. Now has it Robin Conway, she pops it back. It's going to be a free, and the referee's paying advantage, but maybe there's no need for the advantage. There will be, because it's gone wide, so it's going to be a free, and the referee's going to bring it back, and that was I suppose good play from Feakle Killanena, in the sense that it looks as if they weren't going to win it, then they did, and kind of defended from the front, and that's always good if you can turn the ball over when a team is coming out with it.
Yeah, and I suppose as the ball went up there, it was good for Laura McGrath to stay back a little bit, let Robin contest the ball. Even though she missed it above in the air, she took 2 Clooney Plain players with her, and then Laura kind of came onto in the second, but Andy was playing advantage, and another score there from Lorna McNamara puts that one over the bar, her second free. It's 3 points each, and we've had 11 minutes gone in the intermediate Clare County Camogie final. Good battling in the middle of the field. Maeve Brady has it, pops it off as far as the midfielder Zian Spillane gets it forward, and Robin Conway in possession again, but well robbed by Ciara Grogan. Orla Duggan is in there battling for it. Both teams really gone at it hammer and tongs, it has to be said. The commitment level absolutely 10 out of 10 from both teams. Eventually it breaks for Ciara Grogan. She drives it forward, bit of space possibly inside. Big gap, yeah.
If Clooney Quin can win this and pop it in, Deirdre Murphy's on her own, as is Clooney Quin's Emma Deegan. She's on her own as well, but it doesn't work out because Zian Spillane wins it back. It's a nice ball forward as well. The referee's playing advantage. I think it's going to be a free, and it is. He's going to bring back the play, and some of the decision making with Clooney Quin not the best when they're in possession. They're not kind of knitting it together as they're more capable than what they're showing.
Yeah, and I suppose a massive gap had opened up right there in front of the goal, and if they had any opportunity to get a goal, it was there, because Eileen Daly had come out with the ball and just managed to get it out of the ruck, but there was a big gap in there, and it could have possibly been a goal. But again, Lorna McNamara a little farther out this time, and hitting towards a heavy breeze. It'll be interesting to see how she manages this one.
Yeah, just about 40 yards out on the far side of the field, stands over it, hits it well, but it's going to drop short, and it eventually has gone out for a 45. It went off Clooney Quin's Nicola Reardon. So the umpire is certain that it is a 45. 1 or 2 Clooney Quin mentors are confident that it wasn't, but we're beside him, and we're about, I suppose, 150 yards away, so I suppose we probably have to give the benefit of that doubt.
Nicole didn't do much contesting of it really, and that's kind of a pure sign. Maybe she didn't go near it, and Andy might have changed his mind, but I suppose when you bring your own umpires, they're hard to get. You have to really back them when you make the decisions.
You have to back them, and Emma Constantine hoping to take advantage of this from this 45, gets behind it very, very well, dead straight in front of the goals, bangs it straight over the bar, and that's absolutely superb. 45, 3 dead balls straight over the bar from from Emma Constantine. Lorna mixed up there for a sec. Her striking from the dead ball has been absolutely excellent. Now let's see, Emily Costello has it. She was breaking forward, loses possession, very well picked up by Vera Loughnane. She pops it as far as Maeve Brady. Maeve Brady hits it forward. This is good play. If it can stick inside with Robin Conway, it does stick with Robin Conway. She's taken on the full back. That looks like a really good score. Wide. That was superb hurling up to the finish, and it was a good attempt at a point, in fairness.
Good fight near by Vera Loughnane, and in fairness, a good attempt by Robin. I thought it was actually gone over the bar. It was a great attempt. Sheila's kind of slowing things down now a bit, and things seemed to have settled on the puck outs for everyone.
Sheila Daffy hits it at the far side of the field. The ball should be picked up by Emma Deegan. Goes out over the sideline. I think it's going to be a line ball. From what I can see, Jim Hickey's pointing towards the Feakle Killanena goal mouth. So line ball to Clooney Quin. He's having a fairly stiff word as well. With,
well, you won't have a stiff word with Jim anyway, because he'll be hitting for the gate fairly lively.
Well, he does seem to be doing the talking. He's doing most of the talking. So let's see. The line ball is struck, and great stuff. Vera Loughnane started really well, hasn't she?
She's having a great game so far. A bit of an aimless ball though in there too.
Yeah, not the greatest ball, but her reading of the play from a defensive point of view has been good. Orla Duggan has it, tries to break out, but players find it hard to find a space in which to hurl, I suppose, Anne-Marie.
There's a bit of lack of flow or something going on. You know, I suppose there's a lot of tackling going in. And Sinead McGee here trying to get it forward, and Robin Conway blocks her straight down.
That was a really good block. It's resulted again in a ruck. There's been a lot of rucks. Andy McMahon blows his whistle. I think he's going to throw it in again. That definitely looked as if probably should have been a free to Feakle Killanena. But it's in there again. 4 or 5 players around it trying to win it. Hopefully somebody will win it. Feakle Killanina's Clare McNamara is in there. The ball eventually did break, but it was thrown, and Feakle Killanena will be delighted to have won that free. It's going to be taken by their centre back Regan Conway, and again she's going to look for somebody maybe inside, make a bit of movement. It's a really superbly struck, absolutely superbly struck. Good goalkeeping, bats it away. Centre forward is in, fresh air, good defending inside from the centre back. Clooney Quin centre back, Sinead McGee drives it forward, but really well won in the middle of the field by Evelyn Duggan, but that drifted wide.
That's a pity. It deserves a point now. In fairness, she came straight onto that ball, and the first bounce straight into your hand, and it was a pity it didn't go over the bar. I think are we breaking for a water break here?
It looks as if we are. I think Andy is looking for that. 16 and a half minutes gone. The score is Feakle Killanena 4 points, Clooney Quin 3, and we're in the water break. We're going to go for a very quick commercial break. We're back live at Father McNamara Park here in Ennis for the Clare County Camogie Intermediate Final. The water break just over. First half water break. Feakle Killanena leading by 4 points. Clooney Quin's 3. Up to this point, Anne-Marie, as the play resumes, it hasn't been very free flowing.
No, it's awful nip and tuck, but I think this lady's having a great impact in the game. Got the first score of the game, Evelyn Duggan, and it's straight back into it after the water break, and a great driving ball up as far as Lorna.
Yeah, that was a really good ball up to Lorna McNamara, and that is an absolutely fabulous score by Lorna McNamara from close to the sideline, and that score was worth coming here to see it.
And what happened is actually Lorna has switched to this side now, so she's come over this side a bit more, and she's on a lot more play now here, and Evelyn picked her up perfectly.
So Feakle Killanena now leading by 5 points to 3. Mairead Ryan won that puck out well. Opportunity here now perhaps for Ciara Grogan. She's in a small bit of space, looks up and puts that straight over the bar. That's an excellent point, and the first minute after the water break has been the best minute of the game.
Yeah, it's actually been lively. A point by Evelyn Duggan, a point by Ciara Grogan. That's Ciara Grogan's second point of the game, and she's leading by example here.
Yeah, she's playing really well. Orla Duggan, far side of the field now, playing left half back. She wins it, she pulls in it. Emma Deegan's trying to win it in the far side as well. She's under pressure from Aoife Toohey. Eventually Killanena emerged with possession. Really good defending there from Mairead Kelly. Got the hurley out, got the block in, and eventually it's going to be a line ball for Clooney Quin on the far side of the field. That was good. That was really good defending there from Mairead Kelly. Good cornerback play. Reminder of the score again. It's now 5 points Feakle Killanena, 5 points Clooney Quin 4, and we've had nearly 20 minutes of the first half. Line ball taken, far side of the field. Let's see what's going to happen here. Emma Deegan trying to break forward, didn't get the hand pass in, tried to lay it off, didn't happen, ran into a bit of traffic. Robin Conway, who's had a really good game so far at centre back, one of Mairead Ryan now looks up, changes the play. That's a really good switch of play across to Deirdre Murphy. Deirdre Murphy's got a bit of space, she steps inside the cornerback. Great play from Deirdre Murphy. Unlucky, hit the post and went wide. That was good movement, crossfield ball from Mairead Ryan. Deirdre Murphy read it well, just unlucky with the finish.
Yeah, and I suppose Ciara got caught there kind of by a sidestep by Deirdre Murphy, but it was great defending by Vera Loughnane because she came across to put off Deirdre Murphy and it just hit off the post and went wide.
Yeah, just put a bit of pressure on at the last second, and it definitely made a difference. Ciara Grogan again, she's been hugely involved in the game. Absolutely superb block down by Robin Conway on Orla Duggan. Opportunity here now for Feakle Killanena to build something. Maeve Brady's got it. She's struggling to pick it up again. She's lost it. Really good defending from Ciara Halpin. We're seeing a bit of intensity here now. Robin Conway has it again, has a bit of space, looks up. Does she have the finish? Yes, she does. That's a quality score, and we've had 3 absolutely superb points. Since play resumed after the water break, and we're seeing a substitution here now.
Aoibhinn Duggan is coming on there. Aoibhinn Duggan, number 12 for Clooney Quin, and number 17 is coming off Emma Deegan.
Yeah, so that's a change after 21 minutes for Clooney Quin. Vera Loughnane involved in the play again now, showing really good determination, and that's absolutely superb play from Laura McNamara. She's got away from the cornerback and she pops it straight over the bar. Absolutely superb point. She got away from Nicole O'Riordan, and the Feakle Killanena lead now stretches to 3 points after 22 minutes. They're leading by 7 points to 4, and definitely the quality of the game has improved unbelievably since the break.
Yeah, and like both teams seem to have getting into it now. Ciara Grogan is having a massive impact on the game, as is Lorna, so it has opened up an awful lot here. Oh, great tackle.
The intensity definitely is there as well. Regan Conway, who's playing superbly, absolutely great hand pass as far as Robin Conway. Robin Conway now takes on the play, strikes it off her left. Superb, absolutely superb score, and she was under huge pressure from Sinead McGee, but found the space to get the strike in, put that over the bar. It's a 4-point lead now for Feakle Killanena, leading by 8 points to Clooney Quin's 4.
Robin seems to be getting an awful lot more ball. She's out farther now, centre forward, and Roisin McMahon has gone in, and that's 2 points now Robin has got already from just making that simple move.
Yeah. And sometimes a player in the inside line mightn't find as much space, more space out centre forward, a bit more ground to run into.
Sometimes they're heading for the side first person to hit for the sideline.
That's true.
They've made a good move and bringing her out.
Yeah, the classic G18. Great crossfield ball yet again from Mairead Ryan. She finds Deirdre Murphy. Deirdre Murphy takes on the cornerback Ciara Minogue. Deirdre Murphy still has it, looks up, strikes that over the bar. That's a really good point from Deirdre Murphy. Badly needed point for Clooney Quin. It's now 8 points to 5 in favour of Feakle Killanena, and that tactic again of nice clever play, bit of space in front of Deirdre Murphy. Mairead Ryan dropped the ball in front of her, and Deirdre did the rest.
Yeah, Deirdre scored them all day, but Ciara Minogue is getting caught a small bit around her. Vera Loughnane is trying to cover back, so they'll need to watch Deirdre.
Feakle Killanena trying to do something here again. Robin Conway picks up that breaking ball. She's taken on the centre back again. She's getting through. That's a superb run and an absolutely magnificent goal.
Got it out here in the 45.
She stepped away there from Sinead McGee, and there was just absolutely no stopping that shot from Robin Conway. Absolutely superb. And will that be a key score? 1-8 to 5 points, 6 point lead now for Feakle Killanena, and we've had 24 minutes, 6 minutes of normal time, and probably 3 or 4 minutes then of extra time, including injury time and time for the water break. But that finished, that goal
was a fantastic goal. But Clooney Quin need to get a number of players, like Mairead Ryan needs to get on the ball here. Emma Constantine. You know, Sinead McGee, you know, kind of got caught there for a couple already, but a great goal by Robin Conway, and I mean, she kept going until she burst the back of the net. I suppose while we have a quick break while Robin is down, there's a couple of shout outs came in already. Myrna Donlan, the first cousin of Roisin Quillen, who's the goalie, is watching in Melbourne. Kieran Woods is uncle of Maeve Brady and a great supporter of Feakle Killanena Camogie Club, and he's watching the match today in San Francisco, so we have a couple of people out foreign watching the game.
Yeah, great stuff. I've a lot of uncles and aunts and cousins in San Francisco. It's definitely a big Irish community out there. Line ball now just in front of us here, and it's going to be taken by Clooney Quin's Emer Minahan. Ciara Halpin, and she strikes up towards Deirdre Murphy. Good tackle there from Regan Conway, but Deirdre Murphy gets the block in on the cornerback, Ciara Minogue. She's trying to get a bit of space, but that's good defending from the other cornerback, Ella McNamara, holding the play up, and another ruck has developed here, so I'd say probably Anna McMahon eventually is going to have to throw it in unless someone comes out with it, but somehow somebody did come out with it, kicked it away. Feakle Ogonnelloe yet again read that absolutely magnificently, nearly was blocked but got to strike in. Up as her as the corner forward, Laura McNamara, and she picks it up at the second time, strikes it forward. This could be picked up by the number 11 Roisin McMahon, and eventually it's picked up by the corner forward, Laura McGrath under a bit of pressure. Really good defending. The clearance not the best. It put the centre forward under huge pressure. Mairead Ryan, it's Ian Spillane has it again, but Mairead Ryan does well to win it back, but it breaks only as far as Vera Loughnane. She looks up, switches the play, absolutely a good ball, maybe a bit too high across the field. Orla Duggan underneath it, battling for it, but Feakle Killanena equally in there as well, trying to win it back. Roisin McMahon, it eventually gets free for Orla Duggan. Orla Duggan breaking up the far side of the field, strikes it forward, but not a good pass by Orla Duggan's standards, and that was well cut out by Aoife Toohey, and she hits it to the far side of the field as far as Laura McGrath, but the ball beats Laura McGrath, goes out over the sideline, and it's going to be a line ball in the left cornerback position for Mairead Kelly, 26.5, and it's gone. Feakle Killanena leading by 6 points, 1-8 to 5 points in the intermediate Clare Camogie County Final, live on Channel Clare, brought to you in association with Clare County Council and Visit Clare. So we've got 3 or 4 minutes left of normal time and a bit of injury time after that. Then I think I was going to say that Clooney Quin need to make something happen here, and definitely not give the ball away like that. Could be a bit of a mix-up back here, but really good defending from Nicola Reardon. Read it well. It breaks her fullback Jessica McMahon, and Clooney Quin under pressure in clearing, but initial defending was good because there was a danger there. It could have been in on goal. Ian Spillane has it again. Absolutely excellent block down from Mairead Ryan. That was good play. The ball goes all over the sideline, and it's going to be a line ball in a reasonably good position for Feakle Killanena.
Clooney Quin have made a sub of Aoibhinn Duggan, and she's been really an impact sub over the whole of the championship. They need to get the ball onto her. She has savage pace, and you know there's an awful gap down here. Look, from the 65 down, Clooney Quin are back defending in numbers, but they need.
The ball breaks inside now for Emer Minahan, number 24, and she's fouled, so it's going to be free in a fairly good position. Clooney Quin definitely need to get a score or two, because we have to mention as well the breeze, and from what we can tell of the breeze here, while it's not directly blowing down the field, it seems to be it is with Clooney Quin, so
it's hitting over to the corner, over to the cameraman, over, and it's definitely going with Clooney Quin, and they should really have the advantage here. But Feakle Killanena are doing a lot more running at Clooney Quin. I saw there a minute ago that Ciara Grogan had actually dropped back into the pocket and was sweeping, and maybe it's a little too late now for that to be happening for Clooney Quin. They need to go back on and start driving on with this ball.
Well, Ciara Grogan struck that free really well, put it straight over the bar, and that's a score that Clooney Quin definitely needed. It's down now to 5-point game, 1-8 to 6 points, and Clooney Quin will be doing everything they can to try to get another score or two before half time, at least. If it's a 1-score game at half time, well, you never know what could happen in the second half. But as we speak now, opportunity knocks for Feakle Killanena, and that's a well struck shot from Roisin McMahon, but drifted just to the right and wide. That was a good opportunity, but as I said, Feakle Killanena didn't take advantage of it. Sheila Daffy now with the puck out. It should be fairly easy for Orla Duggan. That's good. Caught it. Good ball. Good early ball inside as well. But unfortunately, Sarah Costa ran out over the ball, and Feakle Killanen's cornerback coming out with it, and that's Ella McNamara. She was half blocked down, but Zian Spillane picked up the break, got the clearance in. Ciara Grogan, she's on an enormous amount of ball for Clooney Quin. It was a good idea, but it was exceptionally well cut out yet again by Vera Loughnane. But Vera Loughnane has been robbed by Emer Moynihan, and Sinead McGee's in there now trying to pick it up as well. Eventually it's hit forward, and perhaps Deirdre Murphy again. I was taking on the cornerback Ciara Minogue. Deirdre Murphy steps inside the two of them. Can she make the space in which to get the shot in? She does. She thought that went over the bar, not sure.
He was playing advantage. I think Regan Conway came in and kind of tipped her first, and he had his hand up for advantage. But I think he should have let the point stand anyway.
If you were from or involved with Feakle Killanena, you'd be thinking of maybe making a change there, cornerback, maybe switching the cornerbacks, because there's a lot of space in front of Deirdre Murphy, and she's using that experience very well.
And Clooney, I'm surprised Clooney Quin aren't exploiting that even more, like to play it into that corner, and somebody running off Deirdre Murphy's shoulder. There's been a swap here. I can't see exactly the yellow helmet inside for Feakle Killanena. We'll see in a minute what happened. I think there's a positional change, and Emma Constantine puts it over the bar.
Emma Constantine puts that over the bar, so it's the second successive points for Clooney Quin, and it's now down to a 4-point game. Feakle Killanena 1-8, Clooney Quin 7 points.
Louise Keehan is after coming on there full forward for Feakle Killanena. I can't see who's gone off yet for Feakle Killanena, but there definitely has been a change.
Ciara Grogan, yet again, she's been magnificent for Clooney Quin, I have to say, in the middle of the field. One hard ball again, popped it off as far as Orla Duggan. Orla Duggan looks up, nice ball inside. It's picked up really well there by to number 10, but she eventually dropped it. Emer Moynihan has it back. She pops it back. Free in again. That was good play from Emer Moynihan under pressure. There was an opportunity there for maybe Clooney Quin to create something from play, but the fact that they got the free, they'll probably put this over the bar. Emma Constantine, and it'll be 3 scores in a row. And
the Feakle Killanena have actually decided to take off Ciara Minogue. They put on Ciara Minogue was number 4 for Feakle Killanena. They put on Louise Keehan full forward and have swapped the corner back here, Maeve Brady, who actually in Clooney Quin went from a wing forward position back to a wing back position. She was excellent the last day, so they've moved Maeve Brady back now into Ciara Minogue's position and brought on Louise Keehan up in the forwards.
Emma Constantine struck that free wide. She put over a couple of very good frees earlier on, but just didn't have the accuracy with that one. The puck out from Roisin Quilligan breaks in the middle of the field. Orla Duggan, excellent control, lovely skill, looks up. Can she find somebody in a bit of space? It goes in as far as Sarah Costello. Sarah Costello trying to take on the Feakle Killanena defence, pops it back as far as Deirdre Murphy. It breaks, however, for Emma Constantine, and Emma Constantine puts that wide. That was a bad miss. That was a good opportunity.
They needed that score to be only going in then at half time with only a goal in it. And in fairness, Clooney Quin have settled now a small bit in the last 2 or 3 minutes, but they definitely needed that point by Emma just to go in by the goal.
That's two wides in succession now for Clooney Quin. They've definitely, the last 3 or 4 minutes, they've definitely significantly upped it. Orla Duggan now trying to win it in the middle of the field, but I think it's Robin Conway in there again winning it back, but excellent stuff from Emer Moynihan, bursting forward, finding the space, getting away from Zian Spillane. Absolutely excellent defending there from Regan Conway. Got the hurley in and got the clearance in as well, switched the play to the far side of the field, but Clooney Quin, Emily Costello had it, lost possession again under a bit of pressure, and eventually good stuff there from Clare McNamara. She gets it forward, and that's the last action of the first half here in Father McNamara Park in the immediate Clare Camogie County Final, brought to you on Channel Clare by Clare County Council and Visit Clare. The score at half time, Feakle Killanena leading by 4 points, 1-8 to Clooney Quin 7 points. We're going to take a break here on Channel Clare, back very soon with more half time analysis.
At a time when we must stay at home and you can't be in that special place you love, all you can do is dream of being there. Imagine the rugged beauty of our national park. Picture the majesty of our great cliffs. Hover over our tranquil islands and drift away on our waterways. Dreaming of the place you love is one thing. Tasting it, feeling it, smelling it, experiencing it. Those are the special moments that dreams can't buy. Don't worry, we're still here, ready to make your dreams a reality. When you can't be in the place you love, dream of Clare. We'll see you soon.
Hi everybody, Mary Howard here, the Mayor of Clare, and I just wanted to check in with you here on this most important weekend. It's the biggest weekend of the year for Clare Club Camogie, and I wish to extend my best wishes to all 4 competing teams in the senior and intermediate finals. You've done your communities and your clubs proud. I'm a very proud Clare woman, I'm a very proud hurling supporter, and I'm delighted to see the game in Clare go from strength to strength. Have a great weekend, have great fun, and God bless.
Companies across Ireland are opening back up. And now, more than ever, businesses across the island need our support. At Amber Fire Protection Limited, our focus is on sharing our decades of experience in the fire protection industry. Experience that can help your business.
And you're very welcome back to Father McNamara Park here in the Quin Road in Ennis. It's half time in the intermediate final between Clooney Quin and Feakle Killanena, and it's a 4-point gap opened up in this game. Feakle Killanena won 8 to Clooney Quin's 7 points. Just to remind you of today's earlier game, that was the Junior B final clash between Scariff Ogonnelloe and Partine. A 120 to 2-7 win for the East Clare ladies, so they'll be seeing Junior A action next year. And don't forget, at 5:15 we will have live coverage of the Junior A final between Broadford and Quin. Before we go back to the second half, I want to welcome in Clare Junior Camogie manager and today's co-commentator on this match, and that is Anne-Marie McGann. Anne-Marie, you could see a huge work rate, in particular from Feakle Killanena in that game. They were hooking and blocking, they were chasing back, and they were intercepting. I guess you could say a lot of them were misplaced passes as well on Clooney Quin's behalf, but then Clooney Quin made some positional changes, and that seemed to make a difference.
Yeah, I suppose, look, Fear Loughnane is doing an awful lot of covering back there, helping out. Regan Conway's having a great game, but really it's after coming to be nip and tuck, really, because there's only a goal and a point, but Robin's goal is the major difference so far. Clooney Quin finding it hard to get past this half back line of Feakle Killanena. So far Ola Duggan's scored a point, but I don't know, sometimes it's a hard sign to say when Ciara Grogan, who started wing back, has moved out to midfield. She's got 3 points already. It's difficult for them to get in. I'm surprised they didn't try to exploit the corner back in Feakle Killanena a bit more with Deirdre Murphy on her, because the last 2 she's got in around them. Now Feakle Killanena have made the change. They've moved back Maeve Brady on top of her and brought on Louise Keehan, who is actually known for getting goals, and I'd be surprised if she doesn't manage to get 1 or 2 here already.
But they do seem to be doubling up on Deirdre Murphy. Every time she gets the ball, she gets crowded out. Does that leave an opportunity perhaps for Clooney Quin to open up, switch the play, open up on the other side of the pitch and get a run in on goal?
I'm surprised. Mairead Ryan should be running, really, I suppose, a bit more off Deirdre Murphy, because yes, there is 2 going as far as Deirdre and kind of pushing her out towards this side, but no one seems to be supporting her enough. They've made a great sub in Aoibhinn Duggan, and she hasn't even gotten the ball really yet, and she has been outstanding for them so far in this championship, so they need to get her more on the ball.
Okay, Anne-Marie McGann will be joining Peter in commentary in a few moments. Just to remind you that today's coverage is sponsored by Clare County Council and Visit Clare. We're going to take one quick short ad break. We'll be back with your match commentator Peter O'Connell.
Back live at Father McNamara Park here in Ennis. Second half a few seconds away from starting, and we have 1 or 2 results, Anne-Marie, from a couple of other games. Junior A Shield, as if Aina Killanena hadn't won enough. They've won the Junior A Shield now as well, beating Kilkishen Budike 110 to 1-5, and you have a result there as well from
the intermediate shield of this competition. It's a Rogue 1-4, 6 Mile Bridge 2-8, so a win there for 6 Mile Bridge, and I suppose they probably didn't want to be in the intermediate shield, but look, it's a great competition to be running, and 6 Mile Bridge second team, so they'll be delighted at least to get some kind of silverware out of this year.
Yeah, well, I suppose if you're in a final, no matter what the final, you want her not winning it. Andy McMahon now has a whistle in his mouth. He's looking around, trying to make sure that everyone is in possession, and again around of the score, there's 4 points in it, 1-8 to 7 points, Feakle Killanena leading, and straight away Zia Spillane is in possession. She pops it off as far as Evelyn Duggan. She drives it forward, but well cut out by Clooney Quin, and it's picked up a good ball inside, but Deirdre Murphy runs out over it. It was hit in by Ciara Grogan, but that was a good defending eventually there from Feakle Killanina's Maeve Brady, who's now playing back cornerback. But the clearance picked up an opportunity here now for Orla Duggan on the 45. She looks up, hits it very well, and that is gone over the bar. And that's a superb start to the second half after just 18 seconds. Clooney Quin's opening point of the second half, the opening score of the second half, and it's now 1-8 to 8 points. And to be honest, Anne-Marie, that's what the game needed.
Yeah, and I thought Mairead Ryan did the wrong thing by passing the ball there to Orla Duggan. I'd say she was nearly afraid to take her own score, but look, Orla Duggan put it over the bar, and that's her second score of the game. Yeah, that was a superb, really well struck point. Ciara Grogan very involved in the play again, even in the opening 30 seconds. She's had a great game. She drives it forward. Deirdre Murphy battling for it there inside. She's finding it a bit harder inside in the corner than she did at times in the first half. Vera Loughnane over there too. Ruck developing, everyone fighting hard for it. Mairead Ryan comes out with it, lovely control, looks up, tries to spread the play. That's a very intelligent play from the Clooney Quin centre forward, and she finds her colleague in the half forward line. She breaks through, strikes it, hits it straight over the bar, and that is a really good score from Aoibhinn Duggan. Absolutely superb score. Good play from Mairead Ryan to open up the play, and that's the key thing. She saw the space, banged the ball into the space, and it's down now to a 2-point game. Feakle Killanena 1-8, Clooney Quin 9 points, and first couple of minutes of the second half, well, it's only a minute and a half, and Clooney Quin look a different team. Yeah, and they've made a sub as well. 23 is on Cleena Ryan, and Emer Moynihan has gone off. I thought Emer Moynihan was doing alright, but Cleena Ryan is an excellent player as well. Let's see what's going to happen here. Robin Conway straight through, excellent run and an absolutely excellent score from Robin Conway. She was under pressure, she had a couple of players hanging off her. It's a sign of a quality player to get a score like that in a county final. Yeah, badly needed. Answer. Yeah, great answer to the last score. I mean, that's what you want, is your forwards coming on and at least getting another game up there is great, another score up there, it's great. We've got a message here to say hello to Mackenzie O'Brien, and Mackenzie is watching the county final on YouTube in Brooklyn, New York. So Mackenzie, hope you're enjoying it. It's been a good start to the second half. We've had 3 excellent scores in play already, 3 points in it. Feakle Killanena leading by 3 points, 1-9 to 9 points. Let's see what's going to happen here now. A couple of Clooney Quin players trying to win possession. Eventually they do. Excellent play from the full back. Jessica McMahon won it back, blocked down, and they get the clearance in from Cleena Ryan, who came on at half time. Orla Duggan has it, switches to play, absolutely lovely ball in front of Deirdre Murphy. That's quality. Deirdre Murphy, great control, turns, hits it. Absolutely superb score. Everything about that. That was unreal, and 2 people were following her out along. She managed to get a first touch into her hand, a great ball from Orla Duggan to look straight onto space, about 5 yards in front of Deirdre, no more, into her hand and straight over the bar. Yeah, it's all about the quality of the pass. Orla Duggan saw the space and had the quality to put the ball into the space, and the touch from Deirdre Murphy, magnificent, and that was an absolutely great score. This second half has been high on quality and high on really good scores as well. Our Feakle Killanina's Robin Conway drives it forward, but it's a bit of some muzzle inside again. 5 or 6 players around the ball. Eventually to come out with it. Lorna McNamara has it, she bursts through, steps, no, the referee doesn't see it. The full back did well to hold her up. Jessica McMahon, excellent defending there from the Clooney Quin full back Jessica McMahon, because for a second there it seemed as if there was a lot of space for Lorna McNamara, but that was good defending from Clooney Quin. But they've lost possession again, and Feakle Killanena's Laura McGrath has it, and opportunity here now for Feakle Killanena, and it's a really good score, badly needed score as well from Louise Keehan, straight over the bar. She was in a bit of space, too much space really from the point of view of a defender, but from the point of view of a forward, that's their job, to find space, and when they get a chance like that, banging over the bar, that's exactly what Louise Keehan did, and that's why it's a 3-point game again, 110 to 10 points in favour of Feakle Killanena, and we've got a right good game on here now. Yeah, it's after livening up here. I was actually going to comment that there was no support play for Lorna, but at least they won back the ball, and a great score there by Louise Keehan. Jessica McMahon blocked down, but eventually the cornerback, Clooney Quin cornerback
correct, Nicole O'Riordan was pushed free out, and Annie McMahon says free out behind her own 45, and the Clooney Quin goalkeeper Sheila Daffy is coming out. She's going to take that free, drive it up the field. We can see that the space in front of Deirdre Murphy, Feakle Killanena trying to cut off that space. They know probably what Clooney Quin are going to try and do, and that's exactly what they do. They drive it up as far as Deirdre Murphy, but it's should have been cut out there by Vera Loughnane. She ran out over it. Emily Costello was in there trying to win it. Not sure who won it back. Deirdre Murphy has it. She takes on a couple of players under pressure from 2 or 3 players. Nearly over carry, didn't got it back as far as Mairead Ryan. Excellent play from Mairead Ryan. Mairead Ryan goes forward. Referee plays advantage. Deirdre Murphy still has it, strikes it, puts it over the bar, but the free is going to be brought back. It's going to be a free in, and it probably will end up as a point anyway. But yet again, I suppose we saw the quality. Mairead Ryan in terms of being able to win ball and lay it off.
I suppose just too tough of a tackle on Mairead Ryan there. I don't know, is it Feakle Killanena have started here now by bringing back a sweeper, or is it Clooney Quin? A little bit early now for Feakle Killanena. If you bring back a sweeper, they're only a goal up yet. You kind of do that maybe if you were another 2 or 3 points along with it, or a little bit more time onto the game, but maybe a wrong decision. Okay, they're both trying to mark Deirdre Murphy. They should just put Ella McNamara on Deirdre Murphy and not sacrifice any more players back there.
Emma Free puts it straight over the bar. It's a 2-point game. We're 6 minutes into the second half. Feakle Killanena leading by 2, 1-10 to Clooney Quin's 11 points, but it's a really competitive game here now in Father McNamara Park. Clare intermediate county final, Ciara Grogan doing magnificently to come out with that. Was under big pressure though and couldn't really get a clear shot in. The ball is popped off as far as centre back Regan Conway is robbed. Ciara Grogan trying to win it back. The ball hit up the field wasn't the greatest, but it might yet work out. Robin Conway has now, looks up, strikes from about 35-36 yards out. Superb score, and we've seen some really good quality at the far end of the field in terms of some of the Clooney Quin attacking play, but that point from Robin Conway and some of her earlier play has been magnificent.
Yeah, there was a great tackle there first by Ciara Grogan on Robin, then Robin on Ciara Grogan, and Regan managed to get it as far as Robin. It was a great score by Robin.
Clooney Quin trying to break out with this now. Mairead Ryan has it again. It's struck forward. Deirdre Murphy is out, so she's got a couple of players, including the Killanena fullback Eileen Daly around her. She's trying to win it under a bit of pressure. Goes to ground, so was probably hoping for the whistle there, but Annie McMahon hasn't blown it. There's 5 or 6 players around it. Someone will do really well if they come out of this ruck with the ball without it having to be thrown in. Eventually Andy McMahon decides that it didn't look as if there was anyone going to come out of that, so I assume he's going to throw it in. I think he is, yeah. Deirdre Murphy has, I think, a bit of an injury. Is she holding a hand, or
she's holding her stomach, or stomach, one or the other, yeah.
Holding something.
She might have got a bit winded there.
Yeah.
But I suppose while we have a break in play as well, we had a couple of Clooney Quin shout-outs that came in as well. The one and only, I suppose, Peter Duggan, Clare Hurler, and from Clooney Quin. He's tuning in today in Perth, Australia, to watch his 2 cousins that are on the field at the moment, Orla and Avin, and 2 former Clooney Quin players, Emma Sheehy and Aisling Corbett, also watching from the southern hemisphere.
And they'll be hoping now that Emily Costello was going to break through there, but instead the referee has decided that it's a free out, so there was an opportunity there for Clooney Quin to build something, but it didn't happen, so it's going to be a free out for Feakle Killanena, who are leading by 3 points. We're 8.5 minutes into the second half here in Father McNamara Park. The free is going to be taken by Regan Conway, and the next 3 or 4 minutes are going to be absolutely pivotal. Long strike from Regan Conway downfield. Who's going to win it? They're in there battling. Eventually really well picked up by Conway. She pops it back as far as the midfielder Evelyn Duggan. Evelyn Duggan gets it forward. 50-50 ball here now between the centre back and the centre forward, but that was excellently read there by Cleena Ryan, and definitely a free out. Cleena Ryan defended well there, read it well, and was brave as well, so it's going to be free out now for Sheila Daffy, and definitely the next few minutes, like if Clooney Quin can get it back again they've got it back a couple of times to to 2 points. They never got it back to 1. So
they need even if they got a sucker goal now to give them a bit of a lift. Clooney have definitely come back into it. Mairead Ryan is very far out. She's been back in her own 45 midfield. I don't know. She's deadly, running forward in the semi-final, getting an awful lot of points. Ciara Grogan has been unbelievable so far. I mean, she's got 3 points from frees already, and this is quite a difficult one out in the 65, but she's a great strike of a ball going far right.
Really well struck, but it didn't have the accuracy. It had the distance, not the accuracy. It drifts wide. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Feakle Killanena still leading by 3 points, 111 to Clooney Quin's 10 points. And yeah, I know what you're saying. Red Ryan's coming out a bit, but she's getting a lot of the ball, and she's a good playmaker as well. She can see the space if she wins the ball. That's an absolutely magnificent catch by Evelyn Duggan. Gets it forward, but it should be cut out here by the fullback Eileen Daly from Feakle Killanena. But the ball beats everyone out over the in-line, and it's going to be another puck out now for Roisin Quilligan. And this time she decides to hit it to the far side of the field over towards Vera Loughnane. Deirdre Murphy picks up the break inside. She pops it off.
Here it is.
Great opportunity here now. Emily Costello in on goal. Can she get the shot in? It's good defending. Excellent defending there from the cornerback Ella McNamara. Really good defending. She was in the right place at the right time. Goal side made it difficult for Emily Costello to get the shot in, and eventually Feakle Killanena get it clear, and that could turn out to be as pivotal a moment as anything.
Was that the chance that Clooney Quin needed to get back into this game? And I suppose just a fumble really at the start, but Deirdre Murphy did well to pass on the ball, but absolutely unreal defending back by Ella McNamara. A great block in the end, and then managed to clear it out. It's an interesting game now so far. No one can really seem to take hold of it at the moment.
Delighted to hear as well that we've got a lot of people listening, I suppose obviously enough, but they're enjoying it in Clooney Quin, particularly Malachy Hassett, from what I hear. Just got a message there to say hello to Malachy, that he's enjoying the game, but he is obviously hoping that Clooney Quin can reduce that gap, come back and win it from their point of view. They've got plenty of time left. There's only 12 minutes gone in the second half, so there's 18 minutes left, and there will be, I suppose, a bit of injury time as well. So there's plenty of time. It's a 3-point game, and this is excellent play from Laura McNamara, but she was half blocked down, and that was well cut out by Regan Conway. Gets it forward. Orla Duggan has now looks up for Deirdre Murphy. Deirdre Murphy has to battle for it, does extremely well, turns and puts that straight over the bar. That's a superb point, absolutely superb point. And I have to say, Maeve Brady actually defended as well as she could.
Yeah, she did well by diving in there, because I think Murphy, if she had got it into her hand the first time, she was only heading straight for goal. Did great defending. Maeve couldn't get up quick enough, I suppose, to get back on Deirdre Murphy's heels, but a fantastic point by Deirdre Murphy. 2 points. 2 points in it now, and there's 12 and a half minutes gone. There's an injury. I think it's Regan Conway is down there.
And I think definitely if Malachy was looking for a few scores to Clooney Quin, he'll be quite happy with that. 12 and a half minutes into the second half. Hopefully now this injury isn't too serious, just a minor enough knock, and she seems to be okay. Regan Conway has been having an excellent game for Feakle Killanena. It's a 2-point game, 111 to 12 points, 13 minutes into the second half. Fabulous conditions here. The breeze not really a factor, Anne-Marie, is it?
No, it's not really, because no one really seems to be driving long range and ball in, but seems to be playing a lot to the corners now for this half.
Eileen Daly did really well there, getting it away from Robin Conway, who's got some great scores, but that was good defending that time. Clooney Quin now have a bit of defending to do here. Ciara Grogan runs out over it a bit. Small bit of space opening up for Feakle Killanena, possibly, if they can turn and hit it. It was hit eventually by Clare McNamara, but that might have been a bit dangerous, but eventually it was well cleared by Sheila Daffy. She got it away, but Clooney Quin trying to win it back, did win it back, but lost it again. Breaks for Orla Duggan. Orla Duggan now looking for a bit of space in towards Deirdre Murphy. It goes over her head. She's in a bit of space. She picked this up first time she can, and she's getting away, or is she? Maeve Brady gets Hurley in, and that was good defending from Maeve Brady. Deirdre Murphy is having a great game, but Maeve Brady doing as well as you could expect any cornerback to do inside. Deirdre Murphy flicks it on. Maeve Brady inside again, picks it up, and she finds Vera Loughnane. That's good play play, and we're seeing some really good defending here, I have to say. Good attacking play from Clooney Quin, but the defending is good as well. Bit of a possible mix-up, but no, Sheila Daffy was much cooler than we were up here. Came out, picked it up, and banged it out as far as Kira Halpin. That was good. And Sinead McGee drives it forward now, trying to switch the play. Kira Grogan picks it up, but goes to ground, and I say that was sore, but she gets up. There's a championship at stake here, so
that was a tough tackle now on Kira Grogan. I thought it should have been a free, in fairness, but he decided to play on. It's nip and tuck here.
This is really good. Like this is I suppose what you expect in a championship final. Like there's a senior status at stake. There's an intermediate championship medal. They both want this. Mae Brady, I have to say, even though she's been under pressure back there because they're trying to find Deirdre Murphy, she's been really good.
And I think, to be fair, she starts every game in the forwards, in corner forward or wing forward. I think she's the natural back. She cleans up so much ball. Maybe she doesn't like playing there, I don't know, but she has been. I know she's on Deirdre Murphy, and Deirdre's gotten a few, but she's having a fantastic game so far, back marking on top of her.
I would say if she wasn't on Deirdre Murphy would have got 3 or 4 more points.
Definitely,
you know, she's got a couple of great scores since Mae Brady is on her, but she has been under pressure. Mae Brady defending well. She's got good pace and reads the play well as well. Far side of the field now, opportunity for Feakle Killanena to launch an attack. Let's see now, their wing forward Clare McNamara had a chance to pick up the ball there, but good defending from Clooney Quin. Really tigerish stuff from Orla Duggan, getting the hurley in. Nice play here, but someone's got to take a shot, and eventually that's a superb score from Lorna McNamara, and I suppose nice and composed from Feakle Killanena, and they got the shot in, and we're gone now for the water break. And at this stage, it's down to a 3-point game. It's 112 to 12 points. Feakle Killanena leading by 3 points. The water break, I suppose, needed at this stage because it's a very warm day. We're going to go for a very short break. Back very soon with the last 15-16 minutes of the intermediate county final.
And that's it.
And you're back live here at Father McNamara Park in Ennis. We're just having the water break in the second half of the Clare Camogie Intermediate County Final. It's a 3-point game. Feakle Killanena leading Clooney Quin by 112 to 12 points. Live stream brought to you on Channel Clare. It's in association with Clare County Council and Visit Clare. And Marie, we're in the championship minutes, last 15 minutes of Intermediate County Final, 3 points in it. What's being said to the respective teams here could have a pivotal impact.
Yeah, and you know, we're always talking about now these 4 quarters, and it's who's going to come out on top here. I think Clooney Quin have been gaining momentum, but they just can't seem to break down this Feakle Killanena defence. Will the results show that Robin Conway's goal, you know, has been the deciding factor, and a great move by them to bring her out? You know, it's very nip and tuck. I think I said that during the week it was probably the hardest game to call of the weekend. I thought it might have gone to a replay at this stage. Maybe I think that still, but you know, it's great to see that 2 teams like this are battling it out for the Father Liam Murray Cup.
play resumes now. It's going to be a puck out for Sheila Daffy, the Clooney Quin goalkeeper. She hits it over to this side of the field. It's an excellent puck out. Finds Mairead Ryan, put the hand up over to Ciara Grogan. Ciara Grogan looks at the far side of the field towards Deirdre Murphy, but the ball was hit a bit too far, and that was excellent play there from the cornerback Maeve Brady. She's wearing 12. Read it well. Opportunity now for perhaps Robin Conway if she can win this. She's under pressure from Jessica McMahon. Jessica McMahon holds her up, but Robin Conway gets away, but the cornerback got back really well. Nicola Reardon, eventually the shot is straight over the bar, and that's an excellent point from Clare McNamara, and that could turn out to be an absolutely pivotal score, because from one end of the field to the other, and a good score from Feakle Killanena.
A great score, I think it was by Clare Mac that got that, but defending has been good by Nicole Reardon, but that point could be the deciding factor now.
And perhaps another opportunity here now. Regan Conway strikes it forward, but no, it wasn't the greatest ball forward. Goes out over the sideline. I
think she didn't realise she had so much time on her hands. There's a sub coming on here while we have time. I suppose there was a message in from the Netherlands, and it was to do with our 54-page programme, and it says best of luck to the Camogie teams in the final this weekend. Well done to the online programme beat. I suppose 54 pages of hard work, and it's from Burnley and Jeroen in Feakle in the Netherlands. Yeah, there's been a lot of international contact over the last couple of days, and I suppose it's great to see it. And it just shows, Emery, that no matter where you are in the world, that you're never really that far away. So let's see what's going to happen here now. It's a 4-point game now, 113 to 12 points in favour of Feakle Killanena. Feakle Killanena opportunity here now to pick it up, but good defending, great fighting in front of us here. Who's going to pick this up? It's picked up by Lorna McNamara, and she's looking for a small bit of space. Strikes it forward in as far as Aine Killamore, or the Feakle Killanena number 17, Jodie Gilfoyle strikes it straight over the bar. An absolutely excellent score from Jodie Gilfoyle, and perhaps those last couple of points from play from Feakle Killanena will be vital in sculpting the result here, because it's now suddenly a 5-point game. It was a 3-point game during the second half water break, but certainly Feakle Killanena have been the sharper so far. Let's see what's going to happen here now. Can Deirdre Murphy make something happen? You can probably hear beside us there that Feakle Killanena mentors are urging a free. Orla Duggan has it 45-46 yards out. It's dead straight in front of goal, and that's straight over the bar, and that's exactly what Clooney Quin needed. They needed to get a score fairly soon. It's down now to a 4-point game, 114 to 13 points. We've got 8 minutes left, probably 3 or 4 minutes of injury time, so in reality 12 minutes. There's plenty of time, Anne-Marie, for either team to either Feakle Killanena to pull away or Clooney Quin to get back into it more. Jodie is just on the field, imagine, got a score straight away and then cancelled out by that score. It's really nip and tuck, and it's very hard to call who's going to win this game.
Laura McGrath's got it now. She's got a great chance here to stick it over the bar. Does exactly that. Quality finish, got the space, got away from the cornerback Mairead Kelly, stuck it over. 5-point game, 115 to 13 points, and I suppose maybe defenders getting a bit tired at this stage. We have to bear in mind it's an energy sapping day, it's a warm day, and they've had more than 50 minutes of really intense hurling.
This isn't working here for Clooney Quin back in their own 45, or sorry, in the Feakle Killanena's 45. There's too much space. I know they're trying to leave Deirdre Murphy on her own, but she can't do it all on her own. Ella Mack is marking her, Maeve Brady is marking her, 2 fast players. They're making a sub now. Emma Considine is off for Clooney Quin, number 15, and Mary Clune is on, number 13 for Clooney Quin. But I don't know, they just need to show up the field now and forget the sweeper and play on, because what are we now, 22 minutes, 7 minutes left, probably another 3 or 4, that's it. But they need to push up on the play here.
Ball landed in now around Clooney Quin full back line. They're in there battling for it. I have a feeling this might end up as another ruck, but it doesn't, because the fullback emerges with the ball. That was good stuff from Jessica McMahon. That's the type of determination that Clooney Quin needs to show in the last 10 minutes. Mairead Ryan strikes it but didn't really get behind it, and Deirdre Murphy frustrated inside. That was really well read by Vera Loughnane. There was a chance there because there was a bit of space, and perhaps now Feakle Killanena are going to take advantage, but not with a ball like that, but would play like this they might, because the corner forwards got it, and she struck it straight over the bar. Laura McGrath, in fact, she hasn't. It's broken for Jodie Gilfoyle, and well, we were calling that point before we went over the bar. We'd written down, and we'd moved on completely, and we're very close to having to talk about a goal all of a sudden. So I suppose we really should keep our eye on the play a small bit more than that. But eventually,
it's alright, better off because another point would stick in Clooney Quin.
Yeah, and that was a great chance of a goal, but Jodie Gilfoyle didn't get to finish. She was in a good position. But let's see now, can Clooney Quin just somehow dig out a point or score? Mairead Ryan takes on the play, pops it off, but the number 10 for Clooney Quin was just under too much pressure there. Sarah Costello, and just lost possession, breaks forward as far as Lorna McNamara's ball forward. Not the best that she's hit today, and she's hit a lot of good ball. Centre back Sinead McGee battling mightily for it, trying to win possession back. 5 or 6 around it again. Somebody's going to come out with it. Clooney Quin do emerge with the ball, and Ciara Halpin got it, won the free, and Clooney Quin need to do something here now fairly soon. And at this stage, like, it's a 5-point game, so they need a goal, with the next attacker too.
Just shove up now at this stage. Mairead Ryan, Orla Duggan so far back, forget it. Definitely a free.
That's
there.
a free in. Mairead Ryan definitely there.
He's going to give it as a throw ball, I'd say.
Yeah, I thought it was probably a free in, but not sure what.
Both, I suppose, looking at the ball.
So now Andy McMahon's going to throw the ball in between Mairead Ryan and Regan Conway, and he does that, and well picked up, lovely pass, intelligent pass, and that should be straight over the bar. Hits the post, back at the net. No,
great save by Roisin.
Unbelievable save.
Oh my God, unreal.
Absolutely incredible. That was a great opportunity for Aoibhinn Duggan. Perhaps Clooney Quin have another chance here. Just 7 or 8 around it, and is that a championship winning moment, because the shot, the save, the ball broke again. Feakle Killanena won it back and won the free out.
Straight off the post, down into Aoibhinn Duggan's hand. I mean, you couldn't have it any closer to going in over the line. All she had to do was blow it in over the line, and it would have got in. Hit it straight to Roisin Quilligan. Now, in fairness, straight at her, but an unbelievable save by Roisin Quilligan, and managed to keep the ball out, and Clooney Quin couldn't capitalise on. I'm not too sure about that free by Andy. I thought it was a free in. There was too many players. Unbelievable save by Roisin Quilligan.
4 minutes left, and it's a 5-point game. Clooney Quin now, a bit of defending too. Mairead Kelly picks it up. The referee has given a free in. I'm not sure what that was for. Does he think the ball was possibly picked off the ground or what? I'm not sure. But anyway, it's going to be a free in to Feakle Killanena, and this is a great opportunity to make it a 6-point game. They're going to take as long as they can, or if we're taking our time with this, run down the clock. They're up 5 points, probably going to be up 6, and they've got one hand on the Intermediate Championship Cup for 2020. It's been an extraordinary year, not just in this county, all over the country, all over the world. But if you can finish the year with your community, with your local club, winning an Intermediate Championship, it's a great way to finish. And at this stage, you'd have to say that Feakle Killanena are absolutely in the driving seat. 6 points ahead, 116 to 13 points. 3 minutes left. Great stuff from Regan Conway. Gets a forward half blocked down. Mairead Ryan has been extremely busy and has had a really good game. Trying to find an inside forward far into the field, but Maeve Brady again turns, strikes, really good ball forward. Jodie Gilfoyle puts the hand out, drops it, but she's in there battling with the full back. Jessica Quinn wins it back, has an opportunity here, bit of space, hits it. It was well struck, but didn't have the accuracy. Goes wide. It's still a 6-point game, 116 to 13 points, and she
had a lot of time there. I don't think she realised she had so much time. She could have kept going. She lofted it a good 40 feet into the air. There was no need. She should have drilled it over the bar and put 7 points between.
Yeah, she could have gone 5 or 6 yards more than that. Can Clooney Quin build something here now? Maeve Brady has been superb since she went back there.
I think that's definitely her natural position. She's having a fantastic game back there. She seems to prefer to come onto the ball rather than chasing after it.
And I think her reading of it as well. I mean, as a cornerback, the main thing you have to be able to do is read the play, and she's exceptionally good at reading the play. Clooney Quin trying to build something here now in the last I suppose, desperate effort. They know they've got to get a goal almost straight away. Deirdre Murphy goes to ground. The referee doesn't blow the whistle. Clooney Quin do win it back. Deirdre Murphy has it again. Looks up, but her pass is cut out. It's cut out by Regan Conway. It's driven out as far as Regan Conway. Regan Conway, lovely composed play, finds Lorna McNamara. Lorna McNamara hits it from behind her own 45, but it goes wide. And I suppose it'd be better if it went over the bar, but as long as the ball goes dead, probably Killanena Feakle Killanena aren't going to be that worried. They're 6 points up with a couple of minutes left. Clooney Quin, Jeanette McGee trying to make something happen. Deirdre Murphy has it again. She's trying very hard. 40 yards out, hits that straight over the bar. That's an excellent point. It's down now to a 5-point game, 116 to 14 points. We're almost at the 30-minute mark, and after that then there'll be probably 3 or 4 minutes of injury time plus water break time. But unless Clooney Quin get a goal in the next minute, it's not going to matter.
I think the Clooney Quin have kind of given up the ghost now at this stage. There seems to be Feakle Killanena players free everywhere around the field, and unless they can get a goal, I think it's all over.
Maybe possibly with this attack now. Driving forward is Tina Ryan, but number 21 Maya Dunn is on as well. She tries to pick it up, and last opportunity here, she drives it forward as far as Mairead Ryan. Mairead Ryan now running at Feakle Killanena. She's taken down.
The referee is going to get a card there now.
It's definitely a free in.
I think Maeve is definitely going to get a card.
Maya Dunn came on for Sarah Costello there for Clooney Quin. There's going to be a card here. So what are Clooney Quin going to do here? Are they going to pop it over? Or
they might still pop it over. I mean, there'll be 15 points, be a goal and a point. Then you'd think that there's definitely at least 4 minutes probably left at this stage. They have ample opportunity. There's no point Deirdre going for this.
Deirdre Murphy standing over the ball about 35 yards out, strikes it well. It's a 4-point game, 116 to 15 points. Perhaps it's not over yet, but it's going to need a goal without a doubt.
He's after saying 3 minutes left, 3 minutes of extra time left.
So we've got exactly 2 minutes left in, because we're 1 minute into extra time, so we've got 2 minutes left. So
there is time, yes.
Maybe there is time yet, absolutely. And maybe Emily Costello might be able to do something here. She picks up the ball at the second attempt under a bit of pressure, spreads it wide to Orla Duggan. Orla Duggan bangs it in. It's a good ball from Orla Duggan in towards Mary Clune. The ball breaks inside. Maya Dunn has it. Mary Clune should pick up the ball. It's outside of 21. Looks up, tries to put it across, but that should be cut out by Robin Conway, and it's going to be a free in. That was the free one there by Avian Duggan, given away by Regan Conway, and this is going to be interesting now.
I'd say she'll go for a point, and then it'll be all down to the last minute and a half left to play. She's looking over at the line.
Looking for instructions.
She's going for goal. She's been told go for goal.
Yeah, she's been told go for goal. So
she's doing a massive run up. There's loads of time left.
Well, there's
another minute.
A minute.
Take a point and then play.
I agree with you. I think tap it over, because you have to get, even if to get the goal, you still have to get the point. But anyway, let's see what happens here. And Deirdre Murphy, I think, is probably going to take instruction from the sideline and go for the goal. She does, bangs it in. Ciara Grogan pulls in it.
Great save.
And magnificent defending, that has to be said, from Feakle Killanena. That was superb stuff from the fullback, Eileen Daly. Orla Duggan is accused of giving away a free. She's
the other way. It should have been the other way.
Doesn't agree.
Should have been a free in the other way.
I thought it was.
Yeah. He didn't see the first free, and then they saw her pull her back. All right. It should have been a free in the first.
We were at a better angle here, so maybe we had a better view. We have to think about player of the game as well.
Yeah, a lot of player of the game. I suppose there's been a couple of them. I suppose Robin Conway's goal has probably been a deciding factor in the game. Lorna Mack has had a great game. Regan Conway. I suppose the backs in Feakle Killanena.
Vera Loughnane has been excellent as well.
If you're looking at Clooney Quin, Ciara Grogan's had an outstanding game on an awful lot of ball. Orla Duggan, Mairead Ryan has been on Trojan amount of ball in the second half. So there's a lot of players up, I suppose, for mention.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of options, and who knows, anything could happen. Anything could happen over the next couple of minutes. Small bit of space here now. If Mary Clune can keep this in,
give it to Deirdre Murphy.
Mary Clune taking on the full back. Eileen Daly, she's puts it across. Ciara Grogan.
Oh, Ciara.
Can she control it? Unbelievable. It's a goal. Absolutely incredible stuff from Aoibhinn Duggan. It's down now to a point. It's a 1 point game, 116 to 115 in favour still of Feakle Killanena. But the 4 minutes have gone, so is time up? Yes, it is. That turned out to be the last puck of the game. Devastation for Clooney Quin, but absolute ecstasy for Feakle Killanena. Extremely exciting finish. Finished 116 to 115 in favour of Feakle Killanena. They're intermediate champions for 2020. We have to name the player of the match, but I suppose first they did deserve it eventually. Clooney Quin will be devastated the way it finished, but overall Feakle Killanena did have the edge.
Probably a bad game management decision there. I thought they should have put it over the bar. Deirdre Murphy shouldn't have gone for the goal, but that came from over here. She should have put it over the bar, and they were within only a goal. Then it would have been a draw at full time. I think Feakle Killanena probably fell asleep there for the last 2 or 3 minutes and let Clooney Quin get on top. She should have put it over the bar, but look, it has been a great game, and I think Feakle Killanena are definitely deserving. Their full back, their half back line has been immense over it. Maeve Brady, I thought when she went back, she had an outstanding game back there, corner back. Sian Spillane doing savage work. Fiora Loughnane, as you said, had a great game. Lorna McNamara, definitely probably
player of the match.
Player of the match. She was outstanding. She's had a load of points and frees, and as I said before the game, wherever Lorna gets a free, it's going to go over the bar. I think she missed one just by the breeze catching her, but she's been immense, and she's been immense all year, and she's definitely a deserving girl and a deserving player of the match.
Yeah, Lorna McNamara, player of the match in the intermediate county final. We're going to take a commercial break. Back very soon with more reaction here from Father McNamara Park.
Well, we try and cater for almost all age brackets, and you know we have some of the best brands in the world within the walls of the shop. Anything from Boss down to Ted Baker, through to Tommy Hilfiger, right down to G-Star, Super Dry, Tommy Bow as a local brand. Yeah, so we have a cross section of price ranges and a good cross section of brands.
We're back live. We're joined by Ollie Noon, very relieved, very delighted. Feakle Killanena mentor. What a game, what a finish.
Yeah, what a way to win the final. I mean, we said today if we got over the line by a pint, we'd take it. We didn't think it'd be that close, but in fairness, the girls really dug deep. Fair play. and we carried that through since we started training 3 months ago.
Lorna McNamara beside me. Lorna, you had a great game, one of many players to play well. You were selected as player of the match. It must be a great feeling to win an intermediate championship medal.
Yeah, it is. I knew it was going to be very close, so it's always trained for all year, and yeah.
What do you think made the difference today?
Just our work rate, I think, and that's something we really try to improve this year, blocking and hooking and stuff like that.
When Quin was the end, it turned out to be the last puck, but you must have thought, what's going to happen here? If there was another play, they might have got an equaliser.
Yeah, no, I just thought we have to get up again and fight again, because from last year we know that the pain of losing and stuff, so we didn't want that to happen this year.
Well done, Laura, you had a great game. Ollie, I suppose that's one thing that, they say that you have to win one to lose one. No one likes losing one, but when you win it the following year, I suppose you can look back and think, well, maybe we did learn from that.
Oh, there's no question, Peter. I mean, we learned a lot of lessons from last year, not just the girls themselves, but I think as a management team, there were things we weren't happy with last year. We could have done better, and we started working that back in January this year. The girls were in the gym, we were strategising away, and we knew we'd have a good run. We knew we were one of the strongest teams, but we still have to go and win a final, and today we took that hurt from last year. We did what we had to do for the last 4 weeks, and it paid off today, and we're delighted.
And Ollie, just before we let you go, we'd have to say that there was some great performances from some of the Clooney Quin players as well. Ciara Grogan had a great game, Orla Duggan, Deirdre Murphy inside in the corner. It was a really good, intense game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these are household names in Clare Camogie. We knew today we had to try and curve their focus on the game and their dominance. And I think for certain parts we didn't, but for a lot of the game we were able to get scores, and we have a deadly forward line, and we knew if we got balls to them they'd punish, and they did.
And a very final comment, what a way to finish what has been a very strange year for everyone.
Absolutely. I mean, we were, myself and Jar Conway, I say, on the phone every night for 3 months when we could do nothing but talk, and we were delighted to get back in July, and we said we just take every week. We can't plan too far ahead, and look, we're here today. It's what we wanted, and we're delighted for this bunch of girls.
Well done, that's excellent. Lorna wants to go, and I wouldn't blame her.
Yeah.
So Ollie, many thanks, congratulations, and enjoy the celebrations, whatever form they take.
We'll do a COVID celebration. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Thanks, Peter. Cheers.
Great stuff.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks indeed to Ollie. I'm going to bring back in Anne-Marie now as well. So Anne-Marie, your final take on the intermediate final.
Oh, geez, an absolute, I suppose, as we were talking about a festival camogie for the weekend, it was absolutely fantastic. Definitely deserving winners, albeit they might have fallen asleep maybe in the last 5 minutes, but an excellent game. Lorna, player of the match. You could have picked an amount of players from the Feakle Killanena team, as we said, from the Clooney Quin. They're definitely deserving winners. I think Clooney Quin will be disappointed not to get back up senior, but having been knocked twice, Feakle Killanena last year by St Joseph's, and they really had to come back here today and win this, and I think they proved their point that they're definitely deserving winners of the Father Liam Murray Cup.
Great stuff. Thanks indeed yet again to Anne-Marie, who's been a magnificent help over the weekend. And of course, Anne-Marie's work isn't over yet, because we still have the Junior A final to come, and we'll be starting the broadcast there at 5:15. That's between Broadford and Quin. That's our fourth live stream of the weekend here on Channel Clare. It's brought to you in association with Clare County Council and Visit Clare. So for the moment, for myself, Peter O'Connell, thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you later. Nice one.
Well, we try and cater for almost all age brackets, and we have some of the best brands in the world within the walls of the shop. Anything from Boss down to Ted Baker, through to Tommy Hilfiger, right down to G-Star, Super Dry, Tommy Bow as a local brand. Yeah, so we have a cross section of price ranges and a good cross section of brands.
Wish the best of luck to all the girls that are giving it their 100% for their club. Over the weekend, may you enjoy it first and foremost, and may the best team win, and best of luck, girls. I managed to get as far as the county junior team myself back in the day, and wow, what a buzz and what a sport. So enjoy it, girls, and best of luck to all the teams. Gur míle maith agaibh. Slán.
Companies across Ireland are opening back up. And now, more than ever, businesses across the island need our support. At Amber Fire Protection Limited, our focus is on sharing our decades of experience in the fire protection industry. Experience that can help your business.
Everybody, Mary Howard here, the Mayor of Clare, and I just wanted to check in with you here on this most important weekend. It's the biggest weekend of the year for Clare Club Camogie, and I wish to extend my best wishes to all 4 competing teams in the senior and intermediate finals. You've done your communities and your clubs proud. I'm a very proud Clare woman, I'm a very proud hurling supporter, and I'm delighted to see the game in Clare go from strength to strength. Have a great weekend, have great fun, and God bless.